Still, it is now the 1st of March, meaning Shay is now unlockable in Duel Links, bringing us Raid Raptors, some brand new skills, and of course, the usual review, and how many tickets does the character have? Hopefully, only 1 or 2. We'll find out. Let's dive right into Shay Obsidian and see, is he any good? Now, let's go through the cards first of all, and then we'll do the skills. So, first of all, level 3, we've got Raid Raptor's Nest. So basically, if you've got 2 bodies on board, add 1 from your deck or graveyard to your hand. This is plenty fine, it's continuous, so that could be a positive or a negative, given you do want spaces for your rank up magics, but I think having a inbuilt rotor is pretty good. But I believe that right now, people are thinking about playing the Swallow's Nest with these guys, because, you know, like Black Wings, they're wing beasts, so I think that works better than Nest, but Nest for a free-to-play card is pretty good, you know, getting a rotor, technically, you're going to have 2 bodies on board anyway. It's pretty good. Then we've got at level 7 our Fated SRUR ticket, which I don't think you can get any of his gauge drops in, right? If I just go and filter by this, I believe you can't get any of the new cards. No, you can't. You know how I feel about them already. Then we've got at level 10, Rank Up Magic Soul Save Force. Pay half your life, target Raid Raptor Exceeds in your graveyard, special it, then special 1 Raid Raptor Exceeds. Oh no, just 1 Exceeds in general, okay. That's 2 ranks higher. Oh, I thought it was just Raid Raptors. So, let's go to DLM and see what targets can we make with this. So, of course, I just went to Raid Raptors and I thought, okay, you know, Revolution Falcon, you're getting it via the event. In general, Shay's event drops have been pretty good, so this is a good target. But if we remove the whole Raid Raptor from this equation, then what do we get? We've got Soldier, which can't be used. Can it? Wait, can it? Because this is... It might be able to, because I think it kind of overrides the restriction on this, so I guess that's a very good target for it. And kind of makes sense why it's in the box as well. So that's good. You've got your Bouncer, you've got Beatrice, you've got Ptolemy M7. Okay. That's pretty good. I can see now why people have been raving for the Soul Shay Force. So yeah, a good rank up card, very good. Then we've got the Rise Falcon Shay's Ace Monster, which usually is a sign that the deck in general isn't that great. Requires 3 level 4 Wing Beasts, but I think you can cheese it out via the skills. This card can attack every special monster your opponent controls once each, which in Duel Links is very good because the majority of the time you're going against a Link deck, multiple special summons, so this is very nice. Once per turn, attach 1 to make this card gain attack equal to 1 special monster your opponent controls. Cool. You know, it's always going to be 100 stronger, which means you should always be able to deal with it, unless there's some battle traps or effect negation, which I think if this was earlier on in Duel Links, would have been way better, you know, even if this was early on in Arc 5, would have been way better. But now, I'm not too sure. It feels... Raid Raptors feel like a very anime deck if you want to play them the way they're intended to. It's only with the newer support that they kind of move on from that. I like the Ace being free to play. I really, really like it. But I can kind of see why they made it this way. I can kind of see why. Then we've got another copy of the Nest number 2. We've got our second ticket, our second Soul Shay Force, our third ticket, our second Rise Falcon, our third Nest, our fourth URSR ticket, and our third copies of the Rise Falcon and the Soul Shay Force. Now, I think people are going to play 1 or 2 of this at maximum, right? Because it does use cards in your graveyard, which I guess will work with some of the skills, but majority of the time you kind of want to rank up a body on the field, right? So I'm not too sure if, you know, like the card-wise is good, right? Because this will be played, this is required for one of the skills, like the best skill I think, so this will be played, and the Nest I think will be played in more free-to-play builds, maybe not in the most meta-relevant ones, like they'll go for the Swallow's Nest. So card-wise, he's got some very good cards, some very useful cards to the deck strategy in Duel Links, which is really good. But 4 tickets. This could have been any other card in the game. Any other Raid Raptor card, it could have been, and it would have been way better. But 4 tickets, really? I think Sora is our last character from Mark 5, right? I mean, he had... How many did you have? You had 1, 2. 2. Okay, then before that was Yuto, right? And Yuto had... 1. Anything else? You two had 1. Okay, and Declan
A professional
had...
must be perfect in all
Let's go
facets of dueling.
4th and see. Any tickets in here? No. So Shay, one of the most hyped characters for Arc 5 for so long, got 4 tickets. But let's go on to his skills. Can these make up for those tickets? Let's find out. So first of all, his default skill, Soar on Wings of Courage. At the start of the duel, you add 2 Lanius and 1 Rise Falcon to your deck. So technically, you can play 5 of this, which isn't awful because this card's effect, especially on stuff another copy, and then you just keep kind of going on and on and on, building up your board of rank 4 Xyzes. In addition, the following effect can be used to turn you summoned Radioactive Vanishing Lanius. Return 1 card from your hand to the deck to add 1 Lanius from your deck or graveyard to your hand. I guess it sets up your rank 4. During the turn, you use a skill. You can't special summon except for Raid Raptors, only declare attack with a Radioactive Xyz. That's fine. You're not going to be playing too many non-Raid Raptors anyway, so I think it's okay. You know, if the goal is clearly to get Rise Falcon. It's a 3 material level 4, which in Raid Raptors is easy. In other decks, it's not so easy. So I think that's fine. Then we've got Draw Sense low level, Draw Sense Winged Beast, Draw Sense Rank Up Magic, which is brand new, which is the same, but you search out a random rank of magic, but you have to have 3 of them with different names in your deck. No one will play this, I think. No one will play it. Then we've got Life Boost Alpha, Overlay Gain, Regeneration, Removal, Raid Raptor Escape. Select a Raid Raptor Xyz you control and return all of its materials to your hand, then return it back to your extra deck, and then skip to your end phase once per duel. I can see it being useful in some cases, right? If your Raid Raptor's been negated, then you can kind of dodge a Phoenix Chain or something like that. But skipping your end phase, I guess, is good because you can do it at the end of the turn. It's not like you're saying your whole turn is just this. I'm not too sure. I think it can be abused somehow, but not yet. Not yet. Then we've got Raptor Evolution. Can be used when you control a Raid Raptor Xyz, return 1 spell card from your hand to your deck, then add 1 rank up magic from your graveyard to your hand. But you can't special summons except Raid Raptors, and again have to attack only with Raid Raptor Xyzes. If this was from the deck, or graveyard, this would be way, way better. Way better. Because it turns your, It turns your nest into a rank of magic, or it would turn a rank up you don't need into one you do need. Now, if you are playing 1 copy of this, then I guess you could just play this and recycle it, and that'd be fine, but only being from the graveyard to me is too big of a limit for it to be actually useful. Then we've got the Wounded Raptor. If you've got less life than your opponent, Raid Raptors gain 300. Why can't it be like the other ones where it just gains 300 for each one? Like, this... No. And then we've got Wings of Rebellion. Can be used in your turn's main phase if you took battle damage on the previous turn. Increase the attack of 1 Raid Raptor Xyz you control by the amount of damage you took up until the end of the turn, once per turn. Now the wording on this, to me, seems weird, because this up until the end of the turn, does that mean it only lasts to the end of the turn, or it's all the damage from the last turn onto this? Because I feel like that makes more sense for Raid Raptors, given they want to be these really, really big, beefy bodies. That makes more sense, and it's not once per duel. That means every turn you can hypothetically get a really big Raid Raptor that just keeps getting bigger over time, kind of like Borreload in the Crossduel game, which is pretty cool. Do I think it's a good skill? No, not really. Not for Duel Links right now, but a fun skill, probably. And I think we're missing one. We've got, there it is, Raptor's Rise, and the one that uses the Rise Falcon. During this duel, you can only use Raid Raptor monsters as materials for Xyz summoning. Okay, that's fine, the deck is going to be made up of them anyway, so that's completely okay. Also, when you Xyz summon Raid Raptor Rise Falcon, you can summon it using a Raid Raptor Xyz monster on your field, except for itself. So, you can turn one of your rank 6s or rank 5s into one of this. Which I think is okay. I would have kind of preferred the other way around, where you can go from a Rise Falcon into a 5 or a 6 without having to play a rank up spell. That would be pretty based. In addition, the full effect can be used once per turn, twice per duel. Detach one material from a Rise Falcon you control and set 1 rank up magic spell card from your deck to your field. That's pretty good, but you can't set the same card twice, which I think is fine. I think that's okay, and at the end of the turn you use a skill, you must return all rank 4 Xyz on your field and your graveyard back to the extra deck. So that's really cool. because this won't be wasted then. Now, are these quick plays or not? They are not quick play. Do we have any quick play rank up magics in Duel Links? Right, launch is a quick play. So if you can use this in Raid Raptors, then you'll be searching for your rank up launch. Now, can you? I'm not too sure. But there's no other... Okay, we've got Raptor's Force, but you've got to crash. You've got to crash with your Raid Raptor, which I guess is possible, right? If you want to get the most value out of it, then... Or Revolution Force that can go into a rank 5. Huh. Because to me, the best value of this is in the battle phase, right? Of this skill, it's in the battle phase, you're attacking a Rise Falcon, you've made it pretty big, and then you're going in and playing Rank of Magic, going in again. And then returning the bag to the extra deck to get basically all the value for free. So... Oh, but it's set. It's set as well. So you wouldn't be able to use the quick play in the same turn. Ah, that is so annoying. I guess they thought of it. They thought of that condition, so you can only go for your non-quick plays in the same turn. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Right. But I'm not too sure there's a super good win condition at the moment for Raid Raptors. But card-wise, the actual cards he got were pretty good. You know, they were pretty good. The 4 tickets, not so good. The fact you only really need 1 copy of each card anyway, also not the best, but what can you do about that? Skill-wise, definitely the Raptors Rising is the best skill, and then maybe Wings of Rebellion seems pretty cool as well. So overall, I'd give Shay like 8 out of 10, but again, those 4 tickets are going to really bring a character down for me. Hopefully, Konami would change up that approach, but apparently not. And at least it's not like Anna, where she had like 6 or 7 tickets. That was awful. But let me know your thoughts down below on Raid Raptors in Duel Links. Are you playing them if you wanted to do a brand new box and spent 3 reruns on it and got your Tribute Lanius and the other one as well? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next Duel Links video. See you then.